Leo, this is your 2025 New Year's resolution spread. If you have a tarot deck or oracle cards, please follow along. It'll be fun. And stay tuned to the end to see how you can win a free reading from me. And memberships are now available. I already rolled out the extended versions and put them up public for free so you can see what a membership would be like. So join if you are interested. All right. If Leo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your New Year's resolution spread and quick shuffle. And I'm going to put these face down. The first card, we're going to have three. This is last year's major lesson, last year's achievement, what you released last year. Now we're going to do 2025, what to expect this year, your challenge or achievement, what you're releasing or attracting, and your advice for the year right there. Let's jump right in. Your major lesson last year, Leo, Knight of Cups. Okay. So the Knight of Cups can be that knight in shining armor type energy. The Knight of Cups is someone who is very generous. This is Pisces energy, generous with their emotions. They're looking for the right person to give their love to, but this is also a card of following your dreams. I've heard that. Some people call it that. So it can be both. It can be you taking the steps, because this is a night. So this is fire and water energy, which, combined, it's not really the greatest mix because it's kind of a muddy, kind of thing. But think about what you can make with mud and clay and things like that. So it has the potential to make something if you put the effort into it, right? This is a card that requires effort. You have to do something with this energy. And so we have this desert here behind our knight, and you have the water to nurture something, but you have to have something to plant. You have to have something to grow to create your abundance. So you could have been looking for a place to plant yourself, so to speak, or something that you can devote your emotions to, right? Looking for something to love is what I'm getting with that card. So let's look at your major achievement, Leo. Ooh, King of Swords. Wow. Very wise. This would mean to me that you've learned a lot of lessons, possibly the hard way, because we look at all the swords cards that came before this kingly energy here. And look, he's on his throne. He's high above any cloud. So he's got a lot of clarity. And there is a almost Leo regal nature here because he's holding the scepter, and I can't remember what this is called. It's like a coronation type energy, but it's very official. There's law here, there's law and order, there's wisdom and knowledge, and not letting emotions get the best of you, right? So I think if you did have anything come up last year, you held yourself in very high regard and high esteem, or at least you tried to. You tried to be in a King of Swords energy, tried to be fair, on the side of justice, fairness, that sort of thing. What did you release last year, Leo? Baggage. Yeah, you wanted to move forward, but only taking your wisdom and the things you learned during this time. This is just starting over fresh, too. This is releasing everything before. So you may have changed jobs. You may have changed, what you wanted to learn, change your major. I mean, this could mean a lot of things. This could be moving on in your mind, letting things go. And this really is the strength of Leo, because your strength card, it's the woman with the lion, and she has tamed that inner beast, that inner voice, that self-doubt, Yeah, you moved on to calmer pastures. You released something that wasn't good for you, Leo, and that's good. That is really good. I think you put yourself first here with this Knight of Cups energy. Just like if I'm not doing well here, I'm going to take my cup of love and my wisdom and I'm just going to move on and go elsewhere. So I like that. That's good for you, Leo. So let's look at some of the potential energy that's coming in for 2025. So, what can you expect this year? We have justice. I am not surprised. I was feeling that here with that law and order and balance. So, some of you might be going to court. I think you will win. I think you are just really wanting balance in your life and really following your own truth, being guided by something greater than you. But you don't want anything to be one sided. You want people to be honest and straightforward with you, just like you are with them, Leo, because yes, you are very outgoing and you can you got that showmanship thing, but this is going to be a big deal for you this year. This justice, fairness is what I keep hearing. Things need to be fair, right? So that's going to be a theme for some of you here. Some of you just might be going into law enforcement or some kind of judiciary, lawyer, stuff like that, right? This year's challenge or achievement, King of Wands. Wow, there you are, Leo. This is you really coming into your power this year, being very proud, outgoing, dignified for sure. This is you really embracing your fiery spirit and nature. We have this huge Ace of Wands here. And this could be you going out on your own, because this is my card of, this is like my entrepreneurial card. If there was a card that represents, opening your own business or being the boss, that kind of thing, I get it here. And so you've got this air energy here with this fire. So, wow, yeah, you're going to be hot this year. But this is you taking charge with the essence of you and how you do things. But you could be just moving up in your career, being more outgoing, being more engaging, right? That's what I'm getting from this. And I mean, I see that as an achievement. I don't see that as being a challenge, but it might be a challenge for some of you, depending on your other placements in your chart. Maybe this is not how you really see yourself, but this is the energy that you're being called to be in. So let's look at what you're releasing or attracting. Look at there. Marriage, maybe partnership for sure of some kind, because that's what a marriage is. And so my Four of Wands here, the fours represent stability. And so with this having that marriage, and we have the Knight of Cups here, you might be moving to be with someone else. So there is a bit of a love component here if that's what you want and that's what you're attracting. It could be. But this is definitely partnerships, and we see that here with justice. So if you're right here in the middle of the entrepreneur, you could be starting a business relationship. And what this is saying is being very careful with the contracts, because we do see a contract here. Make sure you have a good lawyer to look over anything when it comes to business dealings. You want to make sure everything is done right and in your favor. But overall, this looks very positive. And so this is a good sign if that's what you're wanting. But this is definitely partnership of some kind, whether it's business or romantic, I don't know. It just depends on how this is going to play out for you. But this is kind of the energy for this particular reading for these types of resolutions. It looks favorable. So let's look at your advice for this year. Let's see what we have, Leo. Queen of Cups. Now we don't have a pair here, but we do at least have a queen. And so this Queen of Cups, she does look at her past, but she has a reverence for it because she didn't allow anything to tear her down and make her sour or bitter. She turned all those experiences, the ones that weren't so good, into these pearls of wisdom, because the pearl It was a piece of sand or something that irritated the oyster or clam, and so it had to protect itself, and so it made beautiful pearls. And that's what we see here. She is just adorned with all these pearls because she didn't let anything from her past, um, make her, I don't know what just bitter. She let these things make her a better person, and so she can look fondly at the lessons she has learned. She can raise a cup to it, the Ace of Cups. So there is a opportunity here, it looks like, for love for some of you, and it could be passionate because we do have the King of Wands. So male or female, it doesn't really matter, but there is opportunity here, and it could be with someone either younger or older than you, because we have a difference in the court cards here. Other than that looks really good. This looks like you have come to a very calm emotional state. This is someone who has done the work to heal any wounds they may have emotionally. And this is good if this is a partner you're looking at too. You will be able to know if they've done the inner work, if they've had issues, you know. Hopefully you would be able to tell that. So this looks really great, Leo. I hope you followed along and this was helpful for you. And yeah, stay tuned to see how you can win a free reading, and we will see you next time. We are so close to hitting that 1,000 subs mark, and I want to say thank you to all of the subs that I've had before and all of the new subs coming in, whether you're here for my wild and wacky crafting videos or my tarot. You are very appreciated and you're very welcome here. And so I did say that if we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do another giveaway, and I am. I'm going to do 3 personal readings for 3 subscribers. How that's going to happen is once we hit that 1,000 subs mark, I will post another video, which you will need to subscribe already and leave a comment on. From that, I will choose 3 random winners for the personal tarot reading. So if you'd like a chance to get a personal tarot reading from moi, subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, all that good stuff, and you will have a chance to win. So do share with your friends so we can hit those subscriber goals faster. Okay, that's the only announcement I have for right now. So yeah, take care and we'll see you next time.